Thumbs up from the referees. Thumbs up from the FTA. 3, 2, 1, launch.
Fuel flying early on. Looks like the Stormbots 2811 let loose for the Red Alliance. For the Blue Alliance, it's going to be the Dragons who let it fly. And we've got the blue rotor spinning. The red rotor going to get in there, but not quite under the buzzer. That'll count as a tele-operated rotor. And the Red Alliance will lose out on the 20-point bonus. But 75 to 57 is the margin. Blue Alliance has the lead, but Red Alliance has the fuel, and we've seen that come into play more than once. Everybody pushing down back by the end of the red airship. Remember that for the most part, robots need to pick up gears on the opposite end of the field from their airship, so that's where you see these collisions and these traffic jams. One set of robots trying to collect a gear, the other trying to place one, and it can lead to some pileups. 1595, the Dragons with the gear in their possession, having a little bit of trouble leaving it off. Following the instructions of their pilot, they make it work. And with 2 rotors spinning on each airship, the Blue Alliance now that much closer to rotor number 3. The Chickens come in and pick up their 3rd gear, and they're going to drop that off of the red airship as we move back towards that end of the field.
One of the things that's really interesting about that Chickens machine is just how their human player on the side here is able to get those gears into play without having to wait for the robots to line up. That saves them precious seconds every cycle.
Absolutely it does, and we know that those seconds can add up throughout this match. Right now there are 60 of them remaining, and 137 to 115 is the tally. Red Alliance with the lead courtesy of a 3rd rotor, but the Blue Alliance has just spun up their 3rd rotor, and they are now in front, 155 to 137. Red pilot signaling that 3 gears are needed to get the 4th rotor turning. Stormbots have dropped off 1. Chickens have dropped off a 2nd. Confidential is going to fly in to chill out, try to slow them down, but it won't be enough as the chill out robot has placed another gear on the red lift, and this should do it. There goes the crank, 4 rotors turning. Red Alliance out in front, 177 to 155 as the ropes fall. Gear's not going to do the Red Alliance any good anymore, so they just come home and start to climb aboard. Blue Alliance places 2 gears on that 4th gear set, but with 3 more needed and only 10 seconds to play, they're going to settle for climbs as well. 2 blue robots up. There's 2 red robots, 1778 inches short. And Chill Out can't quite get there. And despite the 4th rotor, that might be the difference. We've got the okay from our head referee, and so those scores are official, just as you saw it. The Blue Alliance, with all 3 robots ready for takeoff, takes the win, 305 to 277. But the Red Alliance does walk away with a ranking point as they were able to get 4 rotors spinning, the 43rd time we've seen that at this event.
Well, it's really interesting to take a look at something like what just happened here. Team Chill Out, the only robot not able to successfully make the climb. They went for it. It looks like they might have snagged the rope on the wrong part of their roller there, so it kind of got bound up. Going into this, you tend to just assume that your robots are going to climb on both sides. So they put up that 4th rotor, thinking they were going to have all 3 bots in the air. Then again, when they didn't get that 3rd bot, guess what? The Blue Alliance capitalized, and it was enough to put them on top.
It's yet another example of what